Well, what is Spirit's message for December? The first thing I kept feeling was it's time to rebalance the imbalances. Where have we overextended our energy? Felt that we have needed to be many different people for many different reasons? Where have we placed our expectations upon delivering to the happiness or the completion of others? Where have we done this without doing it with ourselves first? So Spirit brings up a very strong period of time in which you will find yourself going through lessons and better understanding about where you fit in your life. What priority are you to you? It's very easy for us to give our energy to others, to support our family, to support our friendships, to support others with their goals and aspirations. This month, Spirit is asking you to bring that same energy back into you. For others, the challenge where Spirit brings through is what you feel others expect from you. You can only be that to yourself, and others will accept you when you're on a more authentic level than when you feel that you need to bend a mold. So this is about standing in your power and doing this in a beautiful, what we call rationalized way. The message for you this month is to think about goals that you would like to achieve. Look at ways that you can do this. Do you need to write matters down? Is this about being more optimistic or positive, applying for maybe more study or areas that bring through that stimulation? Is this about getting in contact with people that you haven't seen for some time and writing a message, or just going through a period of time of reflection? Spirit is asking you to go back on the inside and look what supports your happiness and betterment and well-being. It is a time in which you may find yourself really looking at ways that you can attract a more positive time. And this will come through reflections and eliminating that which no longer serves a purpose. Quite often, people get nervous with this. What if I make this change and people don't like me anymore? Well, they will like you when you like you, because this is what we reflect into our life. A reflection, a mirror. And this is about you stimulating the opportunity for wonderful change, opening up those wonderful growth patterns that can happen. This is a month of commitments that will come through, finishing off areas that you do have a say in, areas in which you have felt that you have had to take a step back. Maybe you have supported others so that they could accomplish their goals. Maybe this was because you didn't have a say at the time. However, Spirit is bringing this back up now onto the table so that you can take a closer look and look at what best represents you and your happiness. So in reflection, December is about removing any limitations, about removing the areas in which we've become stagnant, removing the areas in which our mind has procrastinated, where we have sat on the fence with choices and decisions. And now we have the encourager to get us stimulated and moving and making everything come together. And we may do this through initiating our own goals and plans for us, opposed to where we quite naturally tend to give it to others. Spirit is bringing in a time of initiation and change, spontaneity. You will be finding yourself going through all different levels of healing, which will be beautiful and beneficial. Communication will be so alive during this month, and you will be amazed at what reflections come through. And this is all part of the healing and all part of the opening up of our energetic layers, enabling us to realign our mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional bodies. This is preparing us for our time in which we are feeling a lot more settled within ourselves. It's no longer about what other people need. This is about bringing it back to the self and where we fit within our social calendar or circle, within ourself. What makes us happy or who we are. So Spirit's asking you to look at your personality. Look at what it is that is you. What is it where you have reflected upon being at the expectation of others, and how you can bring this back into yourself now and start taking back a little bit more of that power for you, the encourager for you, the same encouragement you probably give to everybody else. This is a chance in which you will find yourself returning back to areas in which you have felt a strong affiliation, be this people, be this study, being this back into the mental thinking forms in which you are able to reinvigorate your thoughts, your plans, your goals, and to be able to bring through some beautiful achievements. This is what Spirit's encouraging, a time of greater understanding. The way that you think reflects the way that you act, and the way that you act is the way that you think other people want you to react. Maybe this is where Spirit's bringing this lesson up for you this month, to see that you only need to be yourself. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, and cosmic hugs.